Good evening, gamers. We actually did make it in the end. Welcome to the stream. This is the B stream for i69, the Insomnia Gaming Festival, the 69th one, which is funny.
Lol.
Nothing.
My name is Snazzy or the Lampshade 22. And I promise you, we have been here this whole time. We're just excited to give you the best TF2 we can. I've got some other fellas with me tonight. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hey, it's froyotech here. I'm keen to cast some European and I guess North American as well, TF2.
And I'm here as per usual for European TF2. Dog is also here. We are good to go, I think, on this end as well.
Yeah, so we're very keen to get some games going. I'm not quite sure which game we're going to be catching first. But in any case, we're going to be watching it more or less live from the NEC in Birmingham. I don't know how to say that with like a Birminghamian accent or whatever. But yeah, clean from the UK. So, you know, I guess the ancestral homeland for us too, Frodog?
No, not for me, bro. Not for me. Who do you think I am, eh? I'm not going to say anything else on stream. I'm not going to say anything else.
Keep your thoughts on that one to yourself.
Yeah.
But we've got some crazy teams coming forward to us here. What sort of teams do you reckon we're going to be looking at tonight?
Yeah, we have the four-man invite bracket, right? With a lot of names people should be familiar with on the rosters. It is from Europe, tf2easy. We have Witness Gaming as well, the winners of the last season over tf2easy. From America, the first place team this season, froyotech. And Swift sneaking in here just about the invite bracket as well from Europe, trying to get some upsets if they can. I believe we are catching those guys first as well. For anyone that might not be aware what the roster is, they will be caught up on that very soon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this going to be the first time Europe has versed North America since COVID, since the pandemic?
Yeah, it's been, 3 years at this point? It's been a while since we had any international events the likes of this. There's been a small few LAN events since, right? RGL LAN obviously came back. There was one American event before that. Some smaller national events in Europe. And I think US and Australia had something too as well. So everyone slowly fizzled lands back into the broader span of TF2. But, you know, we just hadn't had people come over to play anymore much recently.
So it'll be good to see how the two regions, the two powerhouse regions match up. It's been so long, has one region gotten better or worse since the last time? It'll be
rosters changed quite a bit as well, yeah. I mean, things changed quite a bit. Last time we had 7 from Europe. froyotech looked very different as well. Even with the name brand staying the same, right? Things changed quite a bit since then.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, it's crazy being around for a nice big land like this again, because I mean, for all the reasons we've just mentioned, but also, I mean, when was the last Ice Series one that TF2 was at? It was a couple of years
2019,
now,
yeah. That must have been
have
that one, i65, and then Insomnia as a whole, right? It's not just a TF2 event, of course. Largely took some breaks as well. 69, if going by the same schedule, would have been just way later otherwise, I believe, and way earlier, I guess, technically, right? Like years ago already, and no, things got delayed outside of the TF2 span as well, and eventually we're bringing ourselves back here.
I've never been more excited. Although I have to admit I am a little bit tired due to the time differences.
Yeah, come on, it's not that late for you, mate. Oh my god, it's 1 AM for me already, mate.
Yeah, but you're from New Zealand, mate. You're built different, all right?
Alright, we'll see how it goes for us here. People are sorting out their servers right now, I believe we're hearing, and let's see how long that might take, but we'll catch you when they have one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in the meantime, I'm being informed by production that we might need to go to a very quick break. So I promise we are coming back. We're coming back. We're quite committed to this at this point. So it's going to be coming on. In good news, we've got another game to go. Man, you gave me a fright with that. We've got another game to cast here. We're going to be catching tf2easy versus Froyo. It will be on Metalworks, and I gather that one is already underway. So I'm just trying to get myself into the server right now. I don't know what you guys can see, but why don't you tell us about these two teams in the meantime?
I mean, tf2easy already coming in here. I mean, with high expectations, I think, as well, but already 2-0 down into this match. froyotech looking with a good start into this map to be taking quite some pressure towards this game here. However, in a bit of an awkward position right now, the backup coming through as well by the scouts trying as much as they can. Unable to stay alive for very long though. Nice stuff by Habib, and maybe they can turn this around. They seem to have lost the mid fight here, but I mean, it's only one kill, but that's all froyotech ever needs.
froyotech, of course, the I guess perennial favorite of all Americans. So,
All the burgers.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they have all of America to hold on their shoulders right now. There's a lot of pride on the line for the Americans on froyotech, I guess, to bring this one back home, right? It's been a minute, but this squad's been really good. They've been highly tested as well online against Witness Gaming on the American side as well as like the G6 and the RGL LAN, so it's just far from an easy win here, but tf2easy just so far having to just sit back, relax, and figure something out in this even uber stalemate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this is a classic Metalworks stalemate on the second point, just spamming at each other. It's like the TF2 of our youths, isn't it? No? Okay, just me?
Right, sorry. I was thinking there was going to be a play happening, but no one actually did go in the end, and it's just kind of the Metalworks way, right? We talked about this before the stream went live, which is admittedly a lot of time, right? But we talked about it, right? You guys don't have this map anymore, and the parts you don't like, and I think this one came up, the stalemate here, right? For you guys.
Yeah, I absolutely detest all of the mid to second connect. I think they're hard to push without really committing yourself, which is not such a bad thing map design wise, but it's a struggle to as we see a couple of the players go in, we see Eric and Paddy going down. Banny picks up Nubby, and the Demo Man goes down on the side of tf2easy as well.
Like Fro could definitely push us. The Demo's gone down. Yeah, they're going to walk through alley right now. Habib and Banny all the way just storming their way through. Looks like I'm going to try to take a trade here onto the second. Uber does come out for the blue team. And Fro's Uber's just so much better. Yeah, it's a bit of a trade. Looks like nothing's going to happen from it. But,
yeah, just a bit more scrappy fighting through the alleyway here as they try to push in. Nice big bomb out of both of the soldiers, very coordinated. Clean up Josh very easily on tf2easy. And that's going to be slowing it down a little bit because they had lost Banny, but Banny's now spawned, and there's still a massive 10-second spawn on Josh here as they push straight into second here, using that aggression. They're coming through. They haven't really managed to achieve a heck of a lot just yet, just a bit of that low ground area and losing one of their soldiers. So they're going to have to back straight on out on the side of Froyo.
It looks like another Metalworks stalemate, it looks like. At least tf2easy are going to try to push out. No, they just want to chill. It's going to play that even. But this is the onus is on tf2easy here to make something happen there. The 2 rounds down, but froyotech are fine.
Yeah, I mean, both teams seem totally happy here to just sort of stalemate this one out. I mean, the Ubers are so close to even, and like I said, like pushing into second here, you have to really commit yourself. So I think it makes sense. I mean, if you haven't got anything you can feasibly use, why would you rush yourself?
Yeah, but Froyo looks like taking a trade in through alley. Started getting really deep into lobby. I'm managing to pick anything up sadly. Eric going down as well. Eric going down. And looks like Morale storming in through unders. Maybe trying to try. No, Habib just going to take out the trap. But tf2easy are still going in. They're still pushing into the valley here. Habib just completely denying their push. Jay is trying to make something happen in lobby. They do manage to pick up a frag onto Nubby in house. And they're jumping in. Jay going deep into lobby, trying to get onto the Demo. Demo just managing to live, but tf2easy are 3 down. Fro can just keep pushing this into last, so they're going to do that. Benny walking through main here, getting some good early damage on the Demo. And Demo going down to Jay. And Fro keeps storming through, managing to get the Uber out for tf2easy. But Fro's Uber's going to be so much better if they even going to use it, looks like. They're not even using this.
I mean, they managed to get out of that one, losing only the Demo and keeping their Uber, which is absolutely unreal. They're totally going to be able to push this one back in once Habib's back with. I mean, this is a pretty done deal sort of push from Froyo unless tf2easy can pull out something crazy. They've got all the off classes. They've got the head. They've got the pyro as well with the jetpack, which is based. It's dangerously based.
Like, he manages to get up onto the box of that jetpack. I like that. I like that a lot.
It's fantastic. I love to see it. But the Uber comes straight on through.
Already onto the mid seats. It looks like he's going to go down. No, managing to live. Heavy not taking a lot of damage here. Habib not really hitting the shots on Heavy. Heavy is still alive. Habib does go down. Siege is down though. If froyotech want to, they can just give this push up. No, they're going to keep going. They're going to pick up the frags. They got morale. They've got to try and stop the point. But Benny taking out 2 there.
Yeah, fantastic out of the Froyo team there, keeping their scouts alive on the tail end of the one, ending that post-Uber. Like, yeah, you'd gotten enough frags to really call the Uber a success, but it's kind of looking a bit dangerous, but then they, you know, I mean, they got 2 scouts on their head. What have you got to lose? You just get right up in their face and you meme them into the next century. So that's 3-0 to Froyo already. 12 minutes 50 left on the map, though, so tf2easy could bring it back.
It looks like Nazboy here, just looking at how getting quite a bit of damage on Habib. Habib does go down very early into the mid there. This is really good for tf2easy, just to play it slow, but Jay and Petty jumping in deep onto the combo there, getting some really good damage on, and a whole of froyotech are just rushing forward, just trying to win this DM fight. But the 2 scouts here, Morale and Gazzy, managing to keep them at bay, managing to survive, and that's going to be the mid fight for them.
Yeah, very, very well done out of tf2easy there, I think. I mean, all we've seen so far is pretty strong dominance out of Froyo, but with a healthy respect for the team that they're playing against. But this could be an example of where that respect is coming from. I mean, they've sort of made a mockery of Froyo on that mid, you know?
I mean, you know, tf2 is easy after all.
I mean, it's even Ubers. It's not exactly a mockery, but
they lost 1 mid. Nah, they're gonna get back to the drawing board. You know, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. They're gonna be winning every single mid, every single round. And this, I mean, they did lose a bit, but it's gonna be another step. No, they're gonna take a trade here. Gaz does get taken out really early in the trade by a Habib trap. Fro are using. Looks like Uber's gonna be way better. But Maze launched like sky high into the stratosphere. But they do manage to take out morale and others. Paddy going down as well. There's both teams trading players. Both teams really both. Siege does manage to go down. And May. Both teams mids are down. It's a very scrappy fight. Looks like it's just going to be slightly on the side of froyotech here. They've got 1 more player alive than them.
yeah, Nubby still in that back end though, doing what they can. Doing quite a bit of damage to Habib as well, who goes down crazy low, manages to sort out Vanny there to back him up and stop that from turning into a dead demo man. So yeah, that's a really interesting fight going on. We do actually see a better build on seeds there for the side of tf2easy, so they're looking a little bit happy with roughly 15 to 20 at.
Let's see if they want to push us. If I was in their shoes, I'd definitely want to push us. You know, the 3 rounds down, 10 minutes left. I reckon 15 Uber is pushable. And it looks like they're getting earned into the Habib here into house, managing to take him out. This is huge for Siege, for Siege and his team, for tf2easy.
tf2easy managed to pick up Habib and Banny right off the bat. 2 high impact players as well. So that's going to give them what they need. They've already got this lobby area. They're looking like they want to push in with this Uber ad as well as they come straight on through main. They lose their demo.
Good Jay. Good rock frag from Jay there. Picking up demo. Still alive as well. Getting such a good force onto tf2easy there. This is looking grim. Morale and Gazzy trying to play the point here. They get so much cap time actually. Uber does come out for froyotech. This is salvageable. This is salvageable.
Yeah, I think Froyo's probably sitting pretty on that Uber. If the med had been caught out there, it probably would have been a different story, but they were able to get that Uber, use it on the point. They have still got a little bit of a disad though, but they're looking to push into this second area. It's a little bit hard to hold as well when you're getting pushed out like this, so they're looking quite bad for tf2easy. Indeed, they lose their demo man and they're going to have to back all the way out to mid, probably even further, I'd say.
That's like, yeah, they're going to deny these players here. Morale and Nazboy are not getting forwards. And froyotech is just going to keep walking, it looks like. Yeah, they're walking from under into valley, just storming through. Benny's already through house, but Eric does go down. Paddy trying to get behind him into house, but it looks like he's going to be fought by Nazboy and Morale. Paddy is on the demo right now. Is he going to get him? It looks like he's not. Paddy on a sliver of health right now, caught behind. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do much. And yeah, tf2easy are going to try walk forward here. But the May went down.
Yeah, while you were focused on Paddy, Nubby went for a massive bomb off of a wall in mid and just landed on Maze, absolutely ruining any chance of that Uber, like, equal up. So it's looking pretty good for tf2easy here, as Seeds uses the Uber to push straight onto They're taking that second point. They picked up quite a few players, but it's going to be a bit grim for them in terms of Uber ad. So we'll have to see if they want to push this immediately with player ad, which it looks like they want.
Yeah, that looks like they're going through main. They're going through main here right now. Jay really denying the push though. Such a good position from him, just standing on that plate, trying to get up there again, but he does get pushed off. But that just completely denies the push here for tf2easy. They can't do anything now. And yeah, like you said, they've got 20 dis ad. They're not going to be able to push in with Uber ad. So we'll see. Maybe froyotech may try push out with their slim Uber ad, but Benny's on sniper, so I guess not.
I mean, it's slim Uber ad. You're on last. It's sort of like, yeah, I probably wouldn't push too aggressively. They are moving that sniper out into the lobby area though.
Oh, they managed to trade players.
Massive snipe out of Banny as well, taking out Nazboy, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, Gaz is behind right now. He's on last. I think he's going to get the backup. No one's here for him. They're coming back for him now. He's getting so much capped on. Oh, just manages to miss it.
Yeah, damn shame. Seeds did get forced on second there with their. They pick up Jay though, who I believe did the full. So it's going to look all right for Froyo now. They have that full Uber ad, so they can definitely push out a last year eventually.
Habib trying to lock off this point here, trying to take as much space for his team as he can right now. tf2easy just are on second now. They're locking us down. They are on dis, so they're gonna, like you said, they're just gonna try to get this Uber ad or get this Uber maybe in time for mid. I think they're gonna have time for Uber on mid.
Oh yeah, I mean they're looking pretty happy with the way they're grinding.
Benny's on NG. Are they just gonna hold this? I think they're just holding this.
They've got the rounds to play with, and timer is running down. It's only 6 minutes and 45-ish left.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of cheering if you hold last here for 6 minutes. Like,
they're just gonna, put out pitch the tents, get the old camping seats, and they're good to go. Camping chairs. They're chilling.
They got the esky, mate. They got the beer.
They got the esky. That's not an esky. It's a chill even, bro.
Oh man.
Lovely trying to second here, and Josh both going down. Sentry completely denying them. And then he's switching off, he's on scout.
Yeah, they look pretty keen on a push now from Freya.
Teddy on, managing to get the force here, onto seeds. This Uber's gonna be so much better, just using now to save the Habib. And the scout just gonna be completely denied, he's not gonna be able to leave, it looks like. He's not leaving his life at least. No, he's still alive. Oh, he's got a mad one right now.
Dude, and Gazy's all the way back on last as well. Airek, the only person there, does manage to get deleted by Nubby right after getting the frag, and that is that. We have our first round going the way of tf2easy.com.
What a fight!
Is that an actual website? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into. Anyway, yeah, fantastic. A round out of.
We've got a fantastic round out. Easy here. And looks like another mid here. tf2easy going deep with both their soldiers, both jumping in, trying to get a lot of damage. Paddy can be cleaned up behind by Nubby and Gazi. And froyotech can push out in the valley, just a very dominant mid. But they are losing players. Josh and Gazi are both dead. I only managed to get Eric. What an air shot.
That was a heck of an air shot to sort of add insult to injury at the end of that one there. They do even manage to pick up seeds as well. So it's a very, very dominant mid out of Froyo there, just withstanding the aggression out of tf2easy in that valley area there, just picking up players as they came on. And looking, they're sitting pretty full out, capping the mid. Still have a little bit of player ad. Seeds hasn't even spawned yet, man.
That's like 120% Uber ad here. I didn't know this is possible.
We're doing things mathematics cannot, man.
Yeah. What a Habib. They're walking in. It looks like Gazi is up on engineer. Where's he got a sentry? He's got a sentry under. Classic spot there. Great spot. I love that spot. Can't be spammed. Watches the point. It's perfect. And froyotech walking into main now. They do use ability. Habib jumping in is deep. Not having a flash for a long time. They're getting launched up into the air here. Morale does go down very early. The sentry is down, and froyotech are just going to play the point here. And looks like they're just going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, they capped that. They still had 6 players alive, man. That's a very strong last push out of Froyo. Taking it to 4-1 with 3 minutes left on the clock. It's looking very dangerous for tf2easy. We'll have to see if they can get some more rounds out here. Yeah, so this one is match point, ladies and gentlemen. It's all going to come down to this as far as tf2easy can see. They're either going to have to win this or not. It's like the worst chat I've ever seen.
Petty and Jay going deep here on the left. Looks like froyotech trying to play left side of mid here. Managing to pick up seeds. Blue mid is down. It looks like both teams trading players. Habib, Petty, and Benny both down. It looks like a fight. It looks like these two players are going to push him out into valley here, into unders, but seeds, the blue mid is dead. Froyotech
we'll
have to keep the mid alive, and they're just going to push back in.
Yeah, Froyo looking pretty happy, and indeed, they look like they want to repush the mid here. They're coming through that lobby area. There is Nubby there right onto them, does end up getting cleaned up, but they are stuck behind, so this explains it. They're pushing into that lobby area, trying to clean up some players on the mid, which they're managing to do so far after losing Ben. So they're looking much, much better now with that Uber pad capping back that midpoint after they got trapped in the blue end.
And they're gonna they're walking into house here, are they? Yeah, they're gonna walk through house. Nazboy hasn't got his traps up, and it looks like just gonna get in for free. Petty trying to make some space here to Ellie, jumping out. But Gaz is going behind.
Yeah, a lot of decent space for Froyo here. They're able to push straight into second. They're into that lobby area already. They use the Uber, trying to pick up seeds. They have lost Banny on the point. They've also lost Jay and Patty. So now they're kind of trapped in last. They haven't got that second point. So many players behind them, including the Demo Man. He's going to lock them out, I think. Habib still trying on that last there, does end up finally going down, and it's a wipe. tf2easy managing to take out the entirety of Froyo there. Just botching that push, I think maybe getting too aggressive with half of their team, or I don't know.
Maybe a bit cocky, you know, they have got the rounds up, they're chilling. Benny making a sentry in the forwards. This is some tech. I've never seen technology like this before. Does back spawn. Sentry's stuck on second and he's at last.
It's so... It's pretty fresh, man. Getting the level 2 on second absolutely does numbers on Josh there as well. Josh jumping in, managing to get absolutely minced. Blue does use the Uber, but they've lost so many players, including their Demo Man. They're capping up that second now, but Froyo's there to meet them. 68% on May now, as the scouts come in, trying to make something happen, do end up going down. The final frag on the way of Jay with a clean body shot with the old sniper. Might have been a no-scope here. But, yeah, I mean, Froyo definitely defending that one really well with that sentry.
I've never seen that before. I'm going to do that next time I play Scout. The sentry in the forward spawn.
It's pretty clever play, but with 20 seconds left on the map for the match point round here, tf2easy, they're looking to get some validation here as they push through into that second again. The crits comes out from Froyo. They clean up a couple of players, but not really much to write home about as this one winds down to an ending with the timer going off just there, and Froyo takes the map.
I'd say it's pretty decisive map, even without the logs. Just by watching that, I think Froyo they're winning a lot of these scrappy fights.
Yeah. I mean, with how froyotech plays, they want to take those as well, right? They know they have the confidence in them. It's how they've been performing pretty much at all times in America. And tf2easy is a little bit more slow-paced team, and you gotta adapt to that, and they just could not do it in time. There was like some good moments in there right at the end and when they got their own round. But it was just this everlasting onslaught of players from froyotech that they just couldn't stop enough, even if there was like a few moments here and there. And they gotta learn quick how they want to deal with this in the future, because otherwise they're just gonna get blocked by them performing any further into the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, Froyo, they're showing why they're the best in America, I suppose, but I don't know. It's good to see the tf2easy were actually able to sort of turn that around a couple of times. Maybe not long term, but they definitely showed up to the game, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you don't come over from America just to half-ass it a little bit, right? You come here, you want to win. They need to go out of the way to make the roster shuffle work a little bit, picking up Paddy again, who's as down as ever to play and doing very well for himself here. And they're keen, they want to do this, they're looking good already. This is exactly the froyotech that was able to win our GL as well, so if that could stop them, what will, right? There's just Witness Gaming left at this point, and should pose a major threat if tf2easy can step up the game tomorrow when the playoffs come around. It's going to be a difficult one.
Definitely going to be difficult. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to throw to a brief break while we queue up another match for you all. So hold tight. We'll be back with more. It's never ending. It's truly never ending. And we'll see you shortly. So just hold tight. We'll be right back. All right. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. We have yet another match to watch. It returns, tf2easy versus Froyo. This one is once again straight up live. The SDVs are taking a little bit of time to generate, so we're only getting them after the match has already started. We're almost 4 minutes in. tf2easy has been on the upper hand so far, but they've just lost a couple of players. Froyo pushing straight through that lower area. We are on Snake Water. Froyo does end up getting Ubered into there. They lose a lot of players, but they've kept their Uber as they back out onto second. And Jay managing to get in behind and clean up seeds as well, so that's going to cement that Uber ad as pretty much the entirety of tf2easy go forward. They've collected second, but I think they were hoping to pick up the match. And yeah, it's more gaming, ladies and gentlemen. It never stops.
It never stops. It's almost like they're playing a whole tournament over there in Birmingham, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like...
Sorry, I'll stop this side. I'll stop. Okay, so it looks like a froyotech here, trying to push into the lobby. They're gonna try get into second here without using an Uber. That's the goal anyway. They're walking in through here. tf2easy aren't giving this for free though. They're really spamming them out. Josh here and Cheese trying to make something happen. Does go down, managing to trade with Eric. And it's very, very scrappy push here for froyotech, but it looks like they are managing to claw their way through. Just managing to slowly take the ground. tf2easy are really they're not giving up an inch here. They want to try to get this Uber for a second, and it looks like they're now finally just going to give this up.
Well, I think this is what we were talking about earlier, where we were saying Froyo's a bit more of a fast-paced team. I think tf2easy are trying to match that now with a bit of a constant aggression. They get in onto May. They don't quite manage to get the force there on second. So I think we're going to see a little bit of a reset, but there is still a two-player ad for Froyo. They're looking pretty happy. They're pushing straight on through into that mid area. They get some players through that upper area onto the top there. They have a lot of the height out here. The Uber does get used by Seeds, and so it does by May as well, but it's so much better for Froyo. It's looking fantastic for them. tf2easy are looking like they've managed to clump up Froyo quite a bit though, so they went for something there. They picked up a big, but they've lost a couple of their own in the meantime. So it's kind of looking a little bit even so far. It's kind of hard to tell. They've picked up Paddy as well and Banny. They have lost morale though, so now it's a soldier and a demo man versus a scout and a soldier. I think that kind of favors the scout, but the scout has run out of ammunition.
He's taking a lot of damage. He's running out of ammo. They're getting pushed out. Eric now walking forward here. He needs some good damage in another one. Joey jumping behind, creating so much space for his team. Imagine how take out the mid there. Seeds does go down, and froyotech looks like they're just going to walk this out. They've got Uber Rat. They're chilling. They just want to protect their mid, and they're just going to push on a mid here for free with the Uber Rat, or maybe even heal that if they choose to go now.
I mean, yeah, that was a fantastic defense out of Froyo there, because they were kind of looking like they're on the back foot there, but no, they could just pick up Seeds anytime they want, it seems. So
looks like we've got Nubby's up here on Sniper. Looks like it's gonna be a full Uber ad push for froyotech, walking in through the store now. Jay taking some good space top right. tf2easy not really putting up much of a fight here. They're just giving this up. Looks like pretty much for free. Nubby on Sniper isn't with froyotech use here. They use onto morale here. Gonna take him out. Let's see it. Benny's right on the mid, managing to take him out as well. Jay jumping deep in behind. Gazzy trying to pick up Benny, stop him from taking out the Sniper. Does go down. It's such a scrappy fight here.
Very grim for tf2easy. They've lost all of their players. Froyo able to cap that second totally uncontested, and they're already on last. They've trapped up the left door there. Morale looking like they want to peek on out. They're air blasting all those stickies. They're trying to get to the point, but there's just too many players there. The rest of the spawns don't even get out of the spawn area. And the first round, after 7 minutes and 20 seconds goes the way of Froyo.
It's a very scrappy fight there, like we were saying before. froyotech they're just winning on all these DM heavy, these chaotic fights. Let's see, and it looks like the first mid here that we're going to be able to see at least. Second mid of the game.
We love to actually see them, both these demos facing off against each other, doing what they can. Nice big bomb out of Josh from tf2easy very early. Does get taken out, so does Nitty. They're very, very aggressive. Morale also going very, very far forward, getting deleted for their efforts. It was just Nazboy on the mid there, really. Everyone else has backed on out, so Gazy or Gaz and Seeds just bailing to last there. It was a strong, aggressive attempt, but it didn't really work out for them.
It looks like froyotech are posturing to try to get through left there. Nobby going to stop him here, not letting him get in for free. Habib trying to make so much space here. Managing to take out Nubby. It's such a big frag him. Looks like going to make space for his team to get in. Paddy is on, managing to pick up Nazboy, picking up the demo. Gaz covering Pyro, managing to get the force out with froyotech. Seeds isn't even used yet. This is going to be so much better, but there's only two of them up using now. Looks like they're going to take out Eric here. He's living for so long though. Eric now finally going down. Benny and May going to try to leave through lower.
Yeah, it was looking really grim for tf2easy, but they're looking fairly happy now. They're pushing out into that lobby area. They've bullied Froyo out onto second, but they haven't been able to get any more room there. So it's going to be back to another last stalemate, I think. The Ubers are looking a smidge better for tf2easy, but nothing to write home about at all.
Definitely call it even. Definitely call it even.
Absolutely.
It looks like we got a sentry out here for tf2easy. Managing to deny that soldier set pretty easily. Gaz does go down though. They're not going to be able to rebuild that sentry. And froyotech pushing in here. Oh my god, they're just in through left. They're on truck right now.
Yeah, Froyo very deep through that left-hand side. Paddy managing to take attention just long enough to get in. They've got so much time on the point. What? They just kept that. It didn't get stopped. That's crazy.
Just the point play. The point play is so good, you know? No one cares about logs, no one cares about frags. It's about capping the point, okay? That's the main goal here. And froyotech just showing that perfectly. Frags don't even matter when you just stand on the point.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling people in open this for years. I mean, you just stand on the point. That's the whole game. You don't have to do anything else. As we come into this mid, it's another very aggressive one out of tf2easy. They've thrown their entire six-man team across the mid. They have picked up a bib. They've picked up May as well. It's 2-on-2 at this point. tf2easy actually 2-on-1 right now. It's just Eric on the mid. And the rest of the tf2easy team, they're backing out, getting some packs, and now they're coming back in for a bit more aggression. Eric caught on the wrong side of the mid as well. He's in that saw area. He's trying to get back out. The rest of the Froyo players are going to be spawning shortly. Habib actually coming straight on through the other end, getting some pipes across the point. Too low to really make much else happen. Eric manages to pick up Josh, but that's going to be that. And it does look like tf2easy are coming out on the top end of this. But Froyo's very keen. They're pushing straight back through that upper saw area. They have that high ground now. They're getting the bomb across. Jay coming in, getting quite a bit of damage onto Seeds. Easy going to be able to make it happen? Not quite. But they've picked up a couple of other players on tf2easy here. They've lost a few. They're going to have to back on out, I think.
froyotech pushing him completely out here. Jay making so much space here. Even though he didn't manage to pick up the mid, he just pushed all of tf2easy back into lowers, giving froyotech pretty much a free mid, I'd say. And it looks like froyotech, they're going to try pushing the second, they're pushing across.
It's
coming out. It's coming for Seeds. Oh, look at it, these rockets are nuts. He's heading that direct on the mids here.
Two amazing crit directs, and they clean up the mid. A massive drop there as they push straight back into second here. tf2easy making it look, well, easy.
Looking. And now they've got on pushing the lowers here. Paddy trying to make something happen, just not managing to take out Nazboy, surviving on a sliver of health. And looks like tf2easy are going to keep storming forward here. Looks like they're going to... No, they're not. They're just going to chill. They're chilling. They're playing a smart thing.
Yeah, I'm playing it safe. We do see tf2easy back on the Uber as well. So, I don't know. Did they pick up the minigun from low? Because I don't think Seeds died. They must.
Yeah, no. Wait. Wait, Seeds still good?
Nah, Seeds is on Uber now.
Okay.
Yeah. They must have picked up the gun. Some big brain players. I don't think I even have that key bound. I don't play midday. I don't keep track of that. I do. I'm just like bad at the game. But
what are we doing?
Well, it's a stalemate. We got to find something to talk about.
Okay.
It's just a classic spam fight.
Yeah.
We do actually see Froyo getting quite aggressive on that source side. They're pushing a couple players through, trying to take some attention. They do actually lose pad in that saw area there. A bit of a trap, I believe, from Nazboy. And that's going to be the end of that sort of aggression. Morale actually getting a little bit too forward there. Ends up going down. Eric getting too forward as well. So that's just going to be a clean trade, both getting the exact same spin. So I think we're going to be roughly back where we started. Unless Froyo wants to send Jay straight on through.
Yeah. Managing to take out... Does not manage to take out anyone. It does go down.
I don't know. I always find these stalemates very hard to talk about. There's not much to say.
2 rounds up for froyotech. The onus is on tf2easy. They're not... I would like maybe see a spy or something from them, but they're not doing anything. Jay is up on sniper though. Maybe we'll see froyotech trying to push into the lowers with that sniper, make some space for him. Let's see Habib. Froyotech are really deep in saw. They're taking every single inch of centimeter, however you want to say, of space they can. And Jay here on sniper, peeking through window.
He's keen. He's very keen.
He doesn't see a lot here, honestly. I'm not sure about this angle.
I don't know if the rest of the team's seen him though. Seed's walking a little bit too far forward, close to that side. Jay repositioned. Last safe moment. I don't know if tf2easy knows he's up on snipey. He's dropping down to that lower area. He's peeking. He's very...
Yeah.
Definitely know now.
I think they've seen him. Yeah, they've definitely seen him. Morale's seen him. They've even the whole combo here, cleaning him through lowers, but Nazboy's got these traps down here. Nazboy definitely sees him, trying to make something happen. He's trying to lock them out. Jay's getting a pretty good angle. Managed to get a nice headshot there. Nubby trying to jump into window, does go down. Josh jumping in after him, managing to get some good frags here at saw. Josh going down super low, does manage to go down as well. This is so good for tf2easy. Fro taking a really bad spot, like it's just going to keep going forward.
Yeah, tf2easy, they have to back all the way out. They've kept this Uber though. Oh, I was going to say, unless Paddy has something to say about it, but it does go down. Morale able to defend their mid. Morale getting absolutely minced to Bib with so much damage in such a short space of time that the Uber does actually get forced out of the tail end of that one, and it's so much better. Froyo coming back in with their own Uber. They're pushing into that last now. They've already got all the ground they need. It's going to be up to them to pick up a couple of frags here, but they haven't quite yet. They've actually lost a few. It's looking better for tf2easy so far, despite the heal disadvantage. Paddy jumping in for the point now, taking that ground above the point, does actually go down as well. So it's just May, and Morale is chasing. May's doing everything they can. They're trying to get out through that saw area. Does hit a clean bow onto Morale to stop that one from getting too aggressive. That was a really, really good defense.
tf2easy now trying to make something happen. Pushing on to second. Jade going for a really deep bomb. It does get picked up by Morale. But froyotech are not letting them have this at all. They're getting some good frags here. Habib does go down though. It looks like, yeah, froyotech gonna have to give this up here. Without demo, it's a pretty risky fight, and they're just gonna play it safe. Still even Ubers though. It looks like it's just gonna be another stalemate. Unless tf2easy just gotta hold this.
I mean, look, if I was tf2easy, I'd be pushing super aggressively. Maybe that's why I'm not playing at an international LAN. You know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, just another stout. We're back where we started, but it's been 3 whole minutes now, I believe. So tf2easy starting to, I guess, shoot themselves in the foot a little. And you need all those toes if you want to go dancing, man.
That's one way to say it. I don't think we've heard that one before.
I'm full of just awful songs. We see a lot of trading going on in that saw area. Habib actually going down, so tf2easy quite keen to push on through with that Demo Man advantage. Eric's also down as well. Morale going down as they push on through. They have picked up Jade. The crits comes out. I did not even notice. C's using crits yet again, but the Uber was ready to go from Froyo this time. They do actually end up using. They're down in that lower area, and it's looking a bit better for them. They've got that player pad, and they're quite aggressive. They have got a bit of health on them as well, so they're able to just push straight into second.
I think Habib trying to take some space in the lobby. It looks like he's sitting on bets. Do they want to keep going with this?
I mean, wouldn't you? And I believe we've got a bit of stats showing on the old HUD there. I'm not sure if that means logs are better, but I don't think they are just yet. But we've got a bit of stat. 230 DPM from Banny so far. It's looking. Oh, here comes the crits clean through. They pick up May actually with that crit. They've tried to pick up a couple more players. tf2easy pushing that heavy into the lobby area, just giving them a staunch bastion of, yeah, I can stand behind this and I'll be fine sort of thing. But picking up May there is absolutely huge. That's going to give them what they need to push out here. They haven't really managed to pick up anyone else yet, so they're going to have to play this one super safe. Running that heavy out still. Going down finally, but they do manage to pick up Banny in return. They've lost Josh. They picked up Jay. It's all a bit crazy so far. Very scrappy. Eric down in that lower area as well. I think spooking them enough to force them to back out a little, back into that lobby, reduce the aggression. Yeah, but now they've got, I mean, huge crits out, right? Or is it Uber again? Have they swapped? No, it's still.
I think they're still on crits, yeah. And surely tf2easy are going to try to push us out now. They've got the crits. Yeah, they're walking in now. They're in lobby. froyotech are really far away. They know this crit is going to come. They're probably just going to give us up. Maybe try to get a force, but as long as they get the force, they're chilling. They don't have to sacrifice their mid for this.
Yeah, they did send Paddy behind, but he went down. The crits has been used, but it's been pretty ineffective so far. Actually, a good chunk of it was flashed onto the pyro as they went into lobby. So it's a bit of a fail crits there. Froyo coming back in with a nice big Uber. They use it through. May taking a nice big surf while the Uber is on into that lobby area. It's looking a bit better for Froyo so far, but they do lose May. A massive rocket out of Josh there to remove that player from the video game. And it's still looking pretty good for them though.
And look, yeah, just got a froyotech walk into last now. tf2easy not going to let us through the pyro. Please the 9 is push. We're going to take Europe at the point play. It's already happening. Habib and Benny. It just stops the point again.
It's not the first time that we've seen tf2easy focus too much on one of the sides and sort of ignore the other one. Maybe getting a little bit too like a racehorse. They got the blinders on, you know. Not really seeing what's happening next. And Froyo just able to sort of walk straight onto the point. That's unfortunate because it was looking pretty good for him for a second there.
It was looking like something could happen, but here we go. Next mid. Eric running into kitchen here. He's flanking behind as well as the soldier. But tf2easy just all pushing forward. They've pretty much swapped sides here. What is going on?
It's very scrappy. Habib going down. Nubby managing to pick that one up. Morale getting minced as well. And look, tf2easy are all stuck on the wrong side of the mid there. May's on her own, or their own, sorry. Oh my lord, it's looking grim for May now. Manages to surf up to that top area, going to be surviving just that little bit longer. At this point though, surely it would have been better to kill by him. And that's going to be that. tf2easy managing to pick up the mid by the skin of their teeth there, despite losing their med fairly early in that. I really thought that would go a different way in the end.
It's a very, very chaotic and unpredictable mid fight there. tf2easy pushing into the enemy lower and pretty much it looked like they'd swap sides there. I was confused. I was looking at the mid right.
Yeah, I was getting pretty confused by that one. It was hard to tell from a bird's eye view. Benny on the sniper taking out Morale, but tf2easy jumping a couple soldiers in, picking up some players on the other side of the map at the same time. Another big old shot out of Banny. Those seeds very forward, very keen. Very dangerous spot to be, my friend. As tf2easy do end up having to back out. They lost too many players trying to push into that second there, and the aggression's still coming from Froyo, Eric, and Habib very, very far forward. Quite keen to make this one happen for themselves. Habib down single-digit health, I think, for a moment there as the Uber comes out from tf2easy. They pick up a... They're pushing straight on through. They picked up Eric as well. They're doing everything they can to pick up May. May down very, very low. They pick that person up as well. Banny still on sniper in the backside behind them. He's hoping for a shot. I don't know if he's going to get...
That's an angle of him. He manages to get a headshot onto the soldier. But the tf2easy just pushing on the last. They don't care about him. And yeah, they're gonna get the point.
God, excuse his ego. That's
Banning his team there.
I know, but that was actually a crazy push out of tf2easy. Very dominant, just pretty much start to finish of that one. 7 minutes left on the map too. I think they could bring this one back around if they keep that sort of power up.
They definitely can. 7 minutes is more than enough time for 2 rounds. More than enough.
Coming into this mid though, it's looking a bit more standard so far. Josh does bomb in, so does Nubby, and it's looking great for Froyo. They picked up 4 players very, very quickly. Nubby does pick up the med, but Seed's just a little bit too far forward. Does end up getting picked up as well as with the rest of their team. So that's going to be a wipe for tf2easy there. So Froyo,
I managed to pick up the med.
Yeah,
it looks like Froyo have figured out the answer to the tf2easy very early aggression on these mid fights. Pretty much a staple of this whole map.
Sort of thing.
It looks like we got tf2easy trying to push out, trying to make something happen in second. Do manage to pick up Betty here. They're getting it, managing to take out Habib as well. Jay looks like he's going to go down here on grass as well. Just trying to survive a bush here for Arrow, but does get taken out. Banny getting a nice frag there, but it looks like he is finally going to go down alone. And tf2easy looks like they're going to be able to take mid here as well. Froyotech have lost so many players.
They're so keen to pick up Matt, but they weren't able to do it. Damn.
Not just managing not to get the deny onto the players here. That Froyotech getting the forwards here is huge. I don't think tf2easy are going to be able to push on a second here. It's going to be another stalemate.
Yeah, it's definitely going to slow them down here because we've got even Ubers once. tf2easy looking pretty keen to make something happen through lobby though. The crits actually comes out. I did not even notice. It was a crits from Froyo. Habib picking up seeds very, very quickly. All the rest of the players are following quite quickly as well. It's just Nazboy getting absolutely punished by the scout so far in that mid area, and that's going to be that. It's another wipe, tf2easy. It was looking so good until it wasn't.
That's just how the news goes, I say. You know, that's just how TF2 goes. It just everything can change in an instant. Just one crit streak.
It's what keeps me coming. It's so fast-paced. All of the tf2easy players in the forward spawn still, they're finally starting to backspawn. Nubby's still on sniper there, just backspawns at the last save moment. Second is already being kept. tf2easy, they've only got 50% on this last. Froyo looking pretty happy with a nice big old 40-odd ad. They're looking pretty keen on that shutter door side as they push on through. No traps to speak of, so they're able to put through. They did use that Uber very, very early. So they're on to the point. They picked up the sentry gun. They picked up Josh, the first player, down. Nubby down very low. Manages to get back and get a bit of a resup. Coming back through though, Eric on the point. The Uber comes out from tf2easy. They're looking to see what they can do. They've managed to push him out here, but Froyo's still there, and I think they're quite keen to make this aggression keep coming. Jay taking a bit of room as they come on through, and it's just Banny and May now. They're going to have to back on out. It's a surprisingly good defense out of tf2easy there. I really thought that would be another round.
tf2easy just managing to hold it, and it's going to be a very scrappy fight here on the second. Looks like I'm managing to hold us, even Ubers.
Yeah, it's just going to be yet another second stalemate, I think. A bit of snake water action. We love to see. It's either of these people running. I want to find out in advance for once. So, have we got some crits coming? Do we have crits? No, it's both Uber from the looks of things. Yeah. So it's a proper stalemate. I'm not going to be surprised by another crits for one.
It's a bit shocking we keep missing those.
I don't know what it says about me as a caster.
Yeah, I'm struggling to stay awake here. I'm gonna be honest.
That's alright, my man. So
look,
the Uber does get used out of tf2easy. They pushed into that lobby area, the saw area there. The Uber does come out from Froyo as well. It's very even so far, but it's an extremely scrappy fight. Both teams losing some players. The Demo Man for tf2easy going down, giving them a bit of a disadvantage here. Habib's still alive, finally going down. Look at this. They've lost seeds, but they've got their scouts in very, very deep, and that almost went their way if it wasn't for May and Banny just able to pick up those last couple of players and push straight on into the second point.
This is looking pretty grim for tf2easy. froyotech got that 50% Uber ad. tf2easy gonna try. They're gonna deny the second point, but froyotech just gotta wait for Uber and just push in. The other thing is we're gonna be able to see, is froyotech gonna be able to push this Uber all the way into last, or is tf2easy gonna be able to deny them or get the force onto second?
I mean, this is kind of tf2easy's time to shine. If they can get a good fight going their way, I mean, it wouldn't be out of the question to last the last this one. The Uber comes through Saw, but no one was there. tf2easy pushing in behind, very deep behind. Starting up the midpoint?
It looks like, no, Jay is going to deny them here. Josh getting arrowed up here, sort of Italian's back up actually, but froyotech, they're capping second. They're just going to run all the way to last. Nothing's stopping them. Habib already on the point.
There's no one. That's an unusual way to play that one, I'm not going to lie. 4-1 to Froyo with a minute left on the clock, and look, I mean, the GGs are coming out in the chat already, so it's looking like a fairly done deal. We're just going to be seeing, I guess, the ego round. We're going to have to see how they want to play this.
I have a feeling it'll be another fast win from tf2easy. I'm not sure why I think that. But here we go. The froyotech running through kitchen. They going down immediately.
It's a fast mid from both teams. They sort of swap sides here. Froyo looking like they're a bit more targeted with their aggression here, but Seeds is the only med still alive right now. May went down fairly early in that one, about to respawn actually. So Seeds and the rest of the tf2easy fellas, they're doing what they can. Banny down very, very low. Last player really left alive after Eric going down there. And Banny's bailing. He's bailing. Despite there being only 10 seconds left on the map, he's getting back there. He's grinding with his.
He's preserving his logs. I respect it.
Someone's got to do it. The Uber comes out from tf2easy, and that is all she wrote. That's the end of the Snakewater map. So it's 4-1 to Froyo.
Definitely a lot closer. Definitely a lot closer than the previous map. Wait, what's it?
Alright. And now that the A stream apparently is working properly, the intention is we're gonna throw some stuff over to there. So they're doing some pre-game coverage. They are, and I'm not even joking. They're actually at the venue rather than on the other side of the world. We were actually discussing this earlier. I think mathematically, Frydog is as far from Birmingham as any person can possibly be. So. We're going to throw it over to them while they give us some on the spot coverage, I suppose.